somewhere, back at it like crack addicts. What's up, though? Please forgive me. I was supposed to do this about like, you know, 12 o'clock. Shake myself up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Take off the wolf. You did. But we were supposed to do this about like 12 o'clock and put in that work, but I had some stuff to do. You know, places to go, people to see, shit to get done. But I'm talking about the Game versus Eminem today. You know what I'm saying? We're going to liven that up. Stop all the bullshit. So eventually we're going to get into that. Let somebody come in here, see some comments, see what's going on. Make sure we can get some shit done. Clear off notifications so I can see some comments. It's all good. It's all love. It's all it is. You know what I mean? Eventually I'm going to start putting my Twitter, YouTube handles together. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. So I'm out there. It's all good. The first one was the leap of faith, see what was going on. This one is about the game and Eminem. I'm rooting for the game. I'm hoping the game come through because it seems like hip-hop ain't the same no more anyway. What's the point? Yeah. We're going to get in there. Boom. Wait a while. We're going to be live until something crack off. Saw gravy. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know. Wait till somebody come in here. Hey, the Game versus Eminem, boy. I'm rooting for the Game on this one. Everybody in the, you know, them Eminem fans out there go crazy over stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Are we going live? Yeah, I'm going live at like 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock anyway. I should have did it at 12. Maybe I would have had more going for it, but, you know, bright day in Massachusetts. It's pretty beautiful outside. You know what I'm saying? Check my check the okay. Yeah. Try this one. Try this and get this in there. Okay. Boom. Get this set up. What that do? It's alright. Yeah, we don't need none of that. The Game versus Eminem. I got Game on this one, bruh. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm sick and tired of sitting up here saying, well, Eminem is the most, he's the greatest. No one can beat that guy. Because no one's challenged him. He goes unchallenged for 10 years, and you wonder why he put out 3 to 4 albums where don't matter. That's the reason why I'm doing this. I'm sick and tired of no competition in a competitive sport. You know what I'm saying? That's like basketball where everybody shake hands and be friends, both team wins. Really, nigga? Nah. Step up that competition. That's how you love the greats. That's why you love the Michael Jordans. That's why you love, you know what I'm saying, the Magic Johnsons, the Larry Birds. They ain't joined teams. They wanted to defeat them. They wanted to be greater than, not equal to. Nobody's gonna get anywhere being equal to nobody. Especially if it's all skill, talent. It's how much time you put into that process. As an artist, as a poet, I know what it means. I know what it means for you to go above and beyond just to put that work in. I know what it means for you to put that time in, stress over it, cry about it. You know what I'm saying? You spend nights trying to figure out words, trying to figure out letters, trying to figure out how things match and mix. You know, rhythmic form, how you put it out there. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of, and you're going to have a lot of people out there in YouTube land or whatever basically going, oh, Eminem, games clout chasing again. Like, really, dude? Was it clout chasing when Eminem brought up Will Smith and a whole bunch of people that he brought up in this? Okay. I'm hoping for some Eminem fans to come in this mud. Hopefully, that way we can get some commentary going. Put that shit in there. The Game versus Eminem. I'm pulling Game easy money. I got the game. I got the game on that one. Onyx versus Cypress Hill. I got Onyx on that one. It's not so much as a racial ordeal. It's just who I ride with when I ride with them. I know what I'm going for. It's a genuine understanding of who you pulling for when the things get rough. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of it's a lot of rappers out there Eminem can beat. It's a lot of rappers out there that Eminem can really get over on. That's very simple. Very, very simple. But when it comes to, lyrical artists, people who really put their work down, people who spend a nominal amount of their time putting their grind on, you're not gonna get over on them easy. Same way that Drake and Pusha T, it was Drake fans out there who screamed out, "Oh, Pusha T, he's gonna be another Meek Mill, just another notch on the belt." And then when the story of Adidon dropped, they got hushed. Everybody got hushed on the Drake side. Everybody. Even the manager was like, "Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's stop the beef right now." We don't need that kind of attention. Which lets me know this game is pretty rigged and it's set. It's pretty rigged and it's set. The Game versus Eminem. I'm pulling for the Game. I fuck with Game. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I'm taking it on this one. Oh, well, he go, oh, you clout chasing too. Stop. Stop. Everybody don't need to bring up Eminem's name in order to get some buzz. And the nominal amount of people who do bring up Eminem's name don't get the credit that they deserve out of it. So what is the point of the clout chase? You know what I'm saying? This man been dissing pop stars. Mariah Carey, she don't rap. You know what I'm saying? Christina Aguilera don't rap. Limp Bizkit is not the best rapper out there. Then got a nerve because he dissed pop stars to say that he's better than, rappers like Jay. Oh, well, Renegade. Oh, Renegade. Stop, bro. Stop. One, it was a feature. Two, it was a song. They're not battling each other in its most classical sense of the term battling. They're not head up going face to face, well, I'm going to tear you down this way. Nah, it's a feature, dude. The Game versus Eminem. I'm pulling for the Game. I hope he, now the Game knows, I'm pretty sure he knows that at the end of the day, you can't just, you know, say you better than somebody and not prove it. And this is what Eminem has done a nominal amount of his life. Oh, rap God, he's the greatest. And his press is high out of this world. You know what I'm saying? He got average fans that don't get paid to say his name, saying his name like, oh yeah, nobody can beat Eminem. Stop. Stop. He ain't challenging everybody. I bet you damn sure he ain't challenging no Jadakiss. No. Not a Nas, not a J, not a nothing. You don't want to go at somebody who really, 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 really can do this. You pop shit to niggas like Nelly. Nelly? Pop stars, huh? Oh, I get it. I get it. And Moby, you could get stumped by Obi. Moby's not a rapper, G. When the last time Moby diss you? What he gonna diss you to techno? I think Eminem is overrated, bro. Gotta be. Cause there's no way that he can really, really, really get down. You know what I'm saying? The way that they say he can get down as a battler, as an MC, as all of those things. And you diss pop stars. Pop stars? No, if you're gonna battle somebody, go at somebody who can give you the business. Go at somebody who could tap, you know what I'm saying, tag your stupid ass for the shit that you say. You know what I'm saying? If you a skilled boxer, you don't want to box somebody who don't even know what a proper jab is. It's a waste of fucking time. You mean to tell me I done worked hard? That's basically what it is. Like Floyd Mayweather fighting the average guy. The average guy ain't in the gym practicing left hooks all day. He not. He gotta go to work. He got kids to supply. He got a wife to work for. He got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? He ain't in the gym practicing jabs, straights, and uppercuts. He's not. Floyd Mayweather is special in that right because he's fighting boxers. The same way to Jake Paul, bruh. Jake Paul practices as a boxer. Why are you fighting MMA guys, nigga? Why? Find a boxer that could, put your face on the canvas. You know what I'm saying? That's that. Then you'll prove it to everybody. Yeah, now you're a boxer. You know what I'm saying? You win that fight, and we go, okay, you earned it. MMA and boxing ain't the same. Boxers constantly fighting with their hands, right? Hands alone. They're not kicking anything. They don't have to take you to the ground for jujitsu. They ain't gotta flip it, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got a monkey flip you for no fucking reason. They using hands, all day, all night. You know what I'm saying? They put that work in stamina wise, endurance, and all of that. They train, they use their techniques, they go in for the kill. MMA fighters got to be well rounded. They got to know how to wrestle. They got to know how to, balance and sprawl. They got to know how to do all of those things. So for Jake Paul to fight MMA fighters instead of boxers, stop. Same thing with Eminem battling pop stars. Will Smith is a damn good rapper. First rap Grammy, actually. He wasn't a battler. He wasn't a battler. He didn't have to go face to face with somebody. He just lucked out with a damn good DJ, and the rest is history. Will Smith don't have to curse in his rhymes to sell records. Well, I do. So fuck him. Fuck you too. Really? Go at somebody who can really give you the business. In my personal opinion, Game ain't no chump. He took on a whole group by himself, and some would say he won. He beat G Unit. I could kind of agree, even though 50 Cent is my guy. I like all that 50 Cent did in his career. I like that he brought albums. I like that he brought a TV shows. I like that he did movies. I like that he's that well rounded, and I like him for a business sense alone. Alone. 50 Cent as a business savvy, you know, guy, I applaud it every day. And even 50 Cent knows. 50 Cent with that Cameron. Cameron can dish you. 50 Cent with a Jada. 50 Cent is the kind of guy that'll dish you and your crew and dare you to say something. So for the game to really 300 bars and running, okay, that makes sense. You're not going after no bums. You're not going after no dude who really can't spit like that, whose lyrical abilities are slim to none. Eminem goes at people who don't even rap, dude. So you can get me here and sit me next to Britney Spears. Like, really, Jude? Britney Spears is not a rapper. Moby is not a rapper. Christina Aguilera, not a rapper. DJ Lethal is a DJ. He's not a rapper. Benzino was barely a battle rapper, but y'all keep giving him that credit. Yeah, he dissed Benzino in the source. Yeah, listen to the sauce. Nail in the coffin. Nigga, you dissing niggas who... I love to have that kind of option. You know what I'm saying? I'd be a god too. You know what I'm saying? Walk around dissing niggas who don't do poetry. Yeah, fuck you and everything you stand for. And they look at me like, what? And then you'll crown me the greatest poet that ever had anything to do with poetry. Oh man, he's the greatest. When in reality, I'm not battling poets. People who've been in a situation as long as me or longer. And that would make sense. Now, if I lose on that front, then I just lost. It is what it is. But it ain't up to me to battle somebody who can't do it. What's the point? You battle pop stars. You battle R&B singers. This is rap, G. If you want your issue, you know where the rap is at. That's why you shake hands with them, because you don't want that headache. You know what I'm saying? How DMX put it, a real nigga don't want to try with a real nigga, because he don't want that headache. He'd rather push up on somebody who's not as good or is not as real. Yo, son, let me hold something, son. You know what I'm saying? Spot this nigga and carry him just like that. You know what I mean? DMX said it right. Eminem knows who he can diss and who he can't. That's why he sit where he sit and he do where he do. And you bum ass Eminem fans, y'all allow it to happen. You allow it to happen. Instead of saying, M, come on, man, and that's corny. And Moby, you could get stomped by Obi. Yeah, technically, Eminem is a pop star on his own. My personal opinion. He a pop star on his own. I mean, think about it. A nominal amount of his singles and hits were pop records. They weren't rap. Think about it. This looks like a job for me, so everybody, that's pop. That's not. No, it's playable on the radio. The label loves it. White fans everywhere are gonna go crazy. Is it a rap record? A nominal amount of Eminem's life is pop music. It's pop music. That's why you diss pop artists. So, the Game versus Eminem, G. I got game. I stand on that. I'm standing on that 100%. You know what I'm saying? Eminem got to show me a hell of a lot more than what he's been showing me. That's why he's still making albums where it seems like he's still trying to prove to you that he can rap. Because the nominal amount of his career is pop. Excuse me. The nominal amount of his career is pop. Pop music. You can find me in a nominal amount of these comment sections, especially when they survey and ask questions, going, yo, a nominal amount of the comment sections where they go, yo, who's better, Eminem and so on and so forth. And you'll have a whole bunch of Eminem fans, stans really, because Stan takes it to a whole nother level. Like you worship his actual albums. Listen, I don't care how much of a fan I really was of DMX, 50 Cent, Scarface, or any of those dudes. If you put out a bad album, I'm gonna let you know. Yeah, that ain't hit the mark. I love you. I mess with you. I fuck with you hard. But that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? DMX as a rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? His first three albums were solid. The fourth album kind of but it was acceptable. Grand Champ is about the time when you get to I don't know. But I can understand what was going around that time because if a label don't push the album out when you need it out in a timely manner, then it becomes old. It becomes old material after a while. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't hit the mark because well, if it's been sitting there, but that's not the point. The point is, no matter how much I believe in my favorite artist or what they have to offer, if it don't hit the mark, I'm a good enough fan enough to say it didn't hit the mark. Eminem's the type my biggest flops are your greatest hits. No, nigga, it's a flop. Ass gas. Period. It's a flop, G. I give Eminem right. Here's where the conversation gets. Here's where we going. The first three albums, of course, is always the dopest albums. First three, easy money. You got with 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying, The Massacre, and then Curtis, right? Boom. Not counting the G Unit albums. Don't count those. They are not singular albums. Get Rich or Die Trying, The Massacre, Curtis. Boom. After that, you start to lean a little bit this way or that way, but it's still content and it's still material. So it's not that bad. So for Eminem, let's count them. His first three albums were dope. Right about the time Eminem show, okay, the first three albums are dope. Then when you get to the fourth album, it becomes what is encore. Mm, but it worked. It worked. It's an acceptable one. Relapse. Mm, it's acceptable. It may not be acceptable for you, but for the fans, we look at it like, oh, okay. Those who are listening, oh, okay. His last three, four albums, I want to say, after Recovery is a downslide. Revival, Kamikaze. What was next after Kamikaze, right? Music to be Murdered by, Side A, Side B, right? It's about 4 or 5 good albums. 4 or 5 bad albums, actually. Now, tell me this. What other artist do you know is allowed to downslide for 4 or 5 albums straight? Can Jay do it and still be considered one of the kings of New York? Can Nas do it and still be considered one of the kings of New York? You know what I'm saying? If, okay, if Tupac was still alive, and Biggie was still alive, do you think they could downslide for 2, 3, 4 albums straight? The fans would be like, what is this? He fell off. My personal opinion about Eminem is he should have put down the pen after a while. After a while, he should have put down the pen. Leave his legacy where it is, lounge off his money, get as many endorsements as possible, dive into different fields. You know what I'm saying? All of the money that you saved over your career is still going to pay your expenses. You're not going to go broke. You know what I'm saying? Your daughter has clout for the rest of her life because, Eminem fans are, oh, you're Eminem's daughter. How is that losing? No one other than Eminem, supposedly, is allowed to downslide for 3 to 4 albums straight and still be considered rap god. No one. And because there's no competition, who's really keeping up with these things? Steel sharpens steel. If you got somebody who's competitively just as good as you, if not better, it requires that you get better or you fold. Now, folding is just quitting. You know what I'm saying? So, and nobody worth their gold, weight in gold is going to sit up here and quit on something that they love to be a part of constantly. So, it makes sense that at the end of the day, if you really wanted Eminem to stay on top as much as you think he is, it would only make sense that you allow him to be competitively challenged against somebody who's just as good, if not better. I don't care if he's a little bit off from you. He still challenges. And even if you don't become better from it, you learn a lot from it and he becomes better from it. Steel sharpens steel. Eminem hasn't been challenged for more than a decade. No one. Eminem is just the greatest. Oh, nobody will be able to challenge. Nobody could really do what Eminem did. I mean, he's the GOAT. I mean, he's number one. Who's better? And first of all, to be truthfully honest, as a rapper or as a poet, I don't give a shit about no Eminem. I don't give a shit about most of these artists. Don't ever challenge my pen because you're gonna find a hard time. I've been doing this since 8. I'm 33. That's 25 years. You don't want my kind of problem, G. Especially because I really don't have nothing and you make millions off of your shit. That's what they're really scared of. They're scared that they have to fight down. What does that mean? That means that people who are below you, or so you think are below you, can't challenge you. because there's nothing for you to gain. It's everything for them to gain. It's nothing for you to gain. Why do you think Royce is talking about checking boxes? He don't want to challenge nobody lower than him who could really give him the business, because if he does, then he loses his spot. He's not as prominent as we thought he was. Eminem is the same guy. You challenged pop stars. You didn't challenge rappers. It's a difference. It's a big difference. Because it is only when you find out who you dealing with that they smash. They smash on you. And the best you could come up with is the same bullshit that you've been trying to pull with the pop stars. It's not gonna work. They're gonna eat you alive. And there's nothing that your fans could do. Pusha T proved it. I'm telling you. Pusha T proved it. Pusha T ate that man alive. His fans are still reeling from it. You can't go nowhere with Drake and bring up, well, what about Pusha T though? That's a quick way to get you booted out the car. Get him out of here. Whatever he's doing, get him out of here. You Eminem, you can't challenge rappers like you do the pop stars. This is why he stays quiet. He doesn't want the problem. It's not that the beef and the blase blah. Trust me, it's not a fan out here who wants y'all to actually fist fight. Fist fight, gun, knife, brick, whatever. We don't want that. We only ask for decent content, decent material, decent albums. If it's fire, we're going to tell you. If it's trash, we're going to tell you. So my personal opinion is, for everybody out there screaming, oh, Eminem's the greatest, he's rap god, he's number one. Stop. Don't do that, because now I'm part of the crowd that's screaming, prove it. Who you gonna prove it on? Hmm? Who you gonna prove it on? I mean, it's easy pickings out here. I mean, you could pick on somebody like Lil Uzi. He ain't gonna say nothing. He don't care. He's making money off of it. You gotta fight somebody whose love for this is as big as yours, even if they're not on the same scale, and you won't do it because it requires that you're punching down. So Eminem, I hope the game drops this disc. I'm dying to listen, because I know the game in and of himself is not no sweet ass target. If you want it, he could give it to you. Give it to you. Real bad. But Eminem's old. He don't want no challenge. This raps. This raps for his career. This raps for a nominal amount of his shit. He's not number one no more. He ain't sitting on thrones no more. He's not. He's not sitting number one no more. He's not on the throne no more. He's not king/god of the rap game no more. It's raps. It's over. A nominal amount of the kids don't care. Those who really choose to challenge, you ain't gonna say nothing, because you know it's a lot at stake here. And your fans, poor fans, they ride for you 100% of the time, knowing that you dissing niggas who can't even diss back. What about Cannabis? Cannabis at that point in time, Cannabis at that point in time wasn't as mainstream as people believe. The last mainstream thing Cannabis did was Curriculum 101, if you can call it mainstream. And because of the perception that he had around him in hip hop, he was blackballed. Because of the perception that he had around him, it didn't work out well. You can't say Ja Rule. It wasn't your beef. It was 50s. You just Irv Gotti. Irv Gotti. He's not a rapper, jeez. He won with MGK. Actually, he lost that one. I can remember specifically. I waited. Oh, man, I waited. MGK dropped Rap Devil. I was like, woo! And then Killshot came, and I was looking for the punch. We all know what we're looking for when you hear those diss records. We all know what we're looking for. And we all know why we're looking for him, because it allows us to see where this motherfucker going about to go ugly. And Killshot didn't have it. It was a bunch of rebuttals. The last four albums suck. Go back to Recovery. Oh, oops, that was 3 albums ago. What again? No, oops. It was a rebuttal. That's all it was. A whole bunch of rebuttals. Are you eating cereal or oatmeal? The fuck does it matter, nigga? Get in there, bum. You're a bum, Rocky. You're a bum. So don't come back to my gym. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a no good, lousy bum. Yes, I said it. Eminem is a bum. We know. Those who really know hip hop and rap know. Nah, nah. The last time you had somebody really slap you and it meant something, you got D12 on them. In a rap battle, of course. I'm not talking violence. We ain't got to talk violence. Don't nobody want to see Eminem get punched in the eye. It'd be pretty funny. But either way, still, you know what I'm saying? And you claim your mother's a crackhead and Kim is a known slut. So what's Haley gonna be when she grows up? And that was Ja Rule. He was just tagging a whole bunch of people in his. What did you do? You pulled up D12. And then you talk at the end of the record. So I'm gonna say it again. The Game versus Eminem. I'm pulling the Game on this one. And I doubt Eminem even says anything. I doubt it. He's in a good space. He's relaxing with his money. His daughter's grown. Good for him. You know what I'm saying? He made a hell of a career out of dissing pop stars. Leave it where it is. What's the point? There's no point in doing the shit if, you know what I'm saying, if all you're going to get is a competition is a whole bunch of dudes who don't rap like you, who don't even have the same zeal for rap that you do. Shit, I wonder how many of them actually even like rap at all. Moby? I doubt he even likes rap. There, I said, I doubt he even ever heard of it. The Game versus Eminem. I got the Game, G. And I know, if it comes down to it, he gonna put that work in. Eminem, I think he's over the hill. It's Rapskis. We're watching the last of the Golden Boy. You know what I mean? It's over for him. It's Rapskis. He ain't got much left. He ain't got much left. You know what I'm saying? It's like watching Michael Jordan in his old age. Sure, he could still pull off that post game, and sure, he could still get you 20, but in reality, he is not the same Jordan. He ain't jumping from the foul line no more. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to wither already. He 45 and playing for the Wizards already. Beans. But that's my only argument, though, man. That's my only argument, man. Send a comment, like, share, subscribe, say what you say. What you say when you say, how you say, whatever you're saying. Oh, I'm sorry. There's no pun intended. It was a little crack at Eminem. Either way, like, share, subscribe, or, leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Because as far as I'm concerned, Eminem don't stand a chance in this one. And I know they're going to overhype that bullshit as soon as it come out. It's overhyped. He's not going to do it. Not going to do it. He ain't going to do it, man. Eminem don't got it no more. It's raps. He ain't got to think about that shit no more. He's an old man. Let him be. He don't want none of them problems. If you want me to really be honest, if you think about it, he escaped his whole career without ever really having a real rap battle. Think about it. His whole career, he's never had to go 3 rounds of nothing. I could point at Jay and say, well, what about Jay? Okay, well, that's Nas, Easy Money, and that's one of the most classic battles. Well, what about Beans? Well, that's easy. That's Jadakiss because, they went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know what I'm saying? What about cannabis? Oh well, that's easy. LL. They went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Even Cool Mo D. You know what I'm saying? That's Busy B. Busy B. I don't mean to be bold, but put that Bob Biddy Bob bullshit on hold. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? Boogie Down Productions and the Juice Crew. The South Bronx. Kill that noise. I remember that. Name the last time a real rapper, name the last time Eminem went 3 good songs against this guy. Name them. Name the competition he really had to go against in order to solidify himself. Don't give me no pop stars. Don't give me Benzino. Don't do it. Don't. You can't even. In some ways, you can't even do cannabis because cannabis was kind of booted out of the industry. Like nobody really wanted to listen to the man no more, unless he was a core fan, and I was a core fan, so I listened to his shit anyway. And if you really want to go there, go there. If you add up the albums, classics between Eminem and Cannabis, I got Cannabis by one album, at least one album. Yeah, 7 to 6. If you're gonna count your six. Like, share, subscribe. Merc Show from Mercutio. You should know for the love of my fiance, Queen Bee like Beyonce. This is Intricate Rhythm. We signing out. Bitch.